It was summertime in the country. The fields were golden, and the fragrant clover bloomed in the meadows. The sun shone brightly on the old farm, where the ducks splashed in the pond and the hens scratched in the yard. Everything seemed peaceful and happy, but in a nest hidden in the tall grass, a mother duck sat patiently waiting for her eggs to hatch. At last, they began to crack, one by one, and soon there were several fluffy ducklings peeping and chirping around her. All were healthy and strong, except for one large egg that had not yet hatched. Days passed, and finally the last egg cracked open. But what emerged was not a beautiful yellow duckling like the others. Instead, it was gray and awkward, with oversized feet and a clumsy gait. The other ducklings quacked and pecked at their new sibling, teasing it for being different. Feeling sad and rejected, the ugly duckling wandered away from the pond, seeking refuge in the reeds and bushes. As he grew, he endured many hardships. He was chased by the farmyard animals and laughed at by the wild birds. But despite his struggles, he remained hopeful that one day he would find his place in the world. Seasons changed, and the ugly duckling grew into a graceful swan, his gray feathers replaced by dazzling white plumage. One day, as he glided across a sparkling lake, he caught sight of his reflection and realized with joy that he was no longer an ugly duckling but a magnificent swan. And so, the ugly duckling discovered that beauty is not always found in outward appearances, but in the strength and kindness that lie within. And he lived happily ever after, surrounded by friends who loved him for who he truly was.
Silly little ducky walling down the street, paddling with your wet feet like the fluffy dream. Quack, 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 you sing with glee. Silly little ducky, won't you come and play with me? Silly little ducky, splash in the pond, waddle to the rhythm with a happy bond. Quack, 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 your little voice so sweet. Silly little ducky, dancing to the beat.